All right, I don't know if you read it, but just what was well, I don't know, comment on the whole thing, but just especially in the third period where, it seemed like kept them scoreless for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we I think it was tough. Both games played a lot of minutes. There wasn't a lot of 7 going on, and luckily we some of those overtimes, especially when you hit the multiple overtimes, if you can get that 4-6 point lead, it makes a huge difference, and we were able to do that. I think Caleb hit a 3, and then maybe got fouled shooting a 3, right?
Yeah.
So then you kind of go up 6 points, and it's like, now you have something to work with and a little margin for error, and we were fortunate enough to do that, and thankfully Caleb got us that lead, and one of their guys didn't get them that lead.
Do you feel like the defense came back a little bit, or just both teams really?
I think so. I think the defense. We made 1 or 2 small adjustments in that third overtime, and we put JB in there, who was doing a good job defensively. We stopped switching one of their actions, and it seemed to help out a little bit. And the shot bounced off the rim, and those they were shooting some long shots and some short shots, and fortunately enough, they kind of bounced us on the rebound.
Caleb kind of struggled with his shot for most of the night. How big was it for him to see the ball going?
Well, the beautiful thing about Caleb is he's not scared, and he doesn't have to be perfect. And so I just kept telling him, I just telling him, hey, play good defense, and then stay aggressive on offense. It's going to come, and those are the games you got to hang with it. And I'm really proud of the way we started the game. You go up 16 on the road. That's really important because these games are hard to win. You're playing at a place where they haven't lost. I'm assuming they're going to make a run in the second half. So to have that buffer, to be able to absorb, their run, and their run kept coming. I would have liked we would have taken it back up to 10 or 12, but we didn't. So that lead in the first half allowed us to absorb how well they played in the second half and got it into overtime, and we were able to find a way.
What was the difference in that second half from your standpoint? Were they just executing better, or you feel like your defense?
They switched defenses a little bit. They hit a few transition threes. They hit like 3 threes in a row that were pretty, impressive shots. They switched defenses, played that little funky zone. They play a little bit. We got a little bit tentative, and they're playing at home, and we're playing on the road with with their fans, and it just gets a little bit tougher.
What can you say about Pell down the stretch? I mean, he did miss those 2 in the second overtime.
And he missed another one. But he was great. He kind of figured out how to attack that zone, so we were kind of able to get him in the right spot and get him in the middle of the floor. And Pell is a problem solver, and he's a winner. And we're lucky to have him. And I know this game's never easy for him because he's not one of those guys that left Utah unhappy. He had a good experience here. So, I know coming back here, revenge in Pella's language probably isn't a strong word. So I think it's kind of an emotional game for him. So to see him play well and get us over the top was awesome.
There's so many plays to dissect here, but look at that. One of the second overtime, Caleb had about 35 feet or so. Did you guys think? Maybe
I could have called a timeout. I could have called a timeout there. I regret that now, but I trust Caleb with the ball in his hands. And when they're in the double bonus, I just told Caleb maybe you got to be a little bit more aggressive. There. But, playing against that zone's a little funky. So, I probably should have called a timeout and probably put our guys in a little bit better position. But I also know this. Caleb's fully capable of making that shot no matter how well he's playing because he's not scared. He made, I don't know how many threes he made tonight?
5 or 3.
3. 2 of them were in the overtimes, I'm pretty sure. So, that's ballsy.
What happened to Kylan? It looked bad at first, but
I haven't heard, but he told me he was fine to come back in. Obviously got hit in the shoulder or something, but
pinch nerve or something.
Bruce, I just told you I don't know. And I didn't stay at a Holiday Inn Express. I stayed at a Marriott, so I'm not a doctor. Okay.
I know, but you know how it is. Like people are predictably.
You love injuries and reporting on them, and I don't know, and I'm being 100% honest with you. I just know they told me he was okay to play, so he played some.
The third road win in league play.
Yep.
With how tight things are in the standings, how crucial is it?
It's crucial. If you want to compete for a conference championship, you have to be able to compete and win some games on the road. And obviously, we didn't get it done at Washington State. We didn't get it done at Oregon State. Stanford, obviously, we didn't get it done. We played there. But I think we're playing better basketball now. I think we're building, and I think all these experiences are accumulating. And listen, we're going into another place on Saturday that they haven't lost at home. They have really good players and a good coach. It's going to be tough. We just need to dig down and see if we can find a way.